Hi, I'm Laura Martin. I'm a meditation teacher, and I am happy to be offering another meditation with VIDA Coworking. Today, I would like to offer a meditation called the Mountain Meditation. It's adapted from a mountain meditation originally offered by Jon Kabat-Zin. Jon Kabat-Zin is the originator of mindfulness-based stress reduction, or MBSR. That's a class I've been teaching for about 10 years. It's an 8-week class. It's a really lovely introduction to a lot of different mindfulness practices. And so this is just one of them, the mountain meditation. So feel free to sit in a way, in a place that's comfortable for you, where you might not be interrupted for a little bit. And there's no extra mindfulness on the floor. You don't need to sit on the floor. If you have a cushion that enables you to be comfortable, you can lean against a wall if you like. But of course, a chair is fine. Chairs are great for meditation, and you can certainly embody the energy of a mountain even in a chair. Okay. So also to let you know that if at any point any of the guidance doesn't feel right to you, or you don't feel comfortable, you need to move or stop or adjust anything in the practice, do please follow your own guidance first. These words of my guidance are just a suggestion, and your inner wisdom really is what's most important to access. All right, so let's begin. See if you can just allow the sound of the bell to be fully present in your mind. And if you'd like to close your eyes, you're welcome to do that. You can also keep your eyes at about a 45-degree angle and have them open. So to begin, just noticing the sound of the bell and any other sounds that are present where you are. Any background noises in the room, outside the room. All sounds are here in the present moment. And so in that sense, there's no such thing as a distraction. You can just incorporate them into your experience. In this mountain meditation, we're embodying the energy of a mountain. Mountains are often places of spiritual guidance or spiritual refuge. They're a place that seem to rise above and offer an elemental support to life, a stability. So taking your seat and just acknowledging that you've already set aside this time to practice. There's nothing else you need to do, no place else to go. Scanning through the body and just inviting any extra tension or holding to let go. Whether it does or doesn't is perfectly fine, doesn't matter. But just being aware of what's here. Bringing attention to a few exhales. You might allow the next exhale or two to be full and complete, letting the belly move towards the spine. Letting the inhale take care of itself. And so now just picturing the most beautiful mountain that you know, bringing it clearly into your mind's eye, its shape. Does it have a lofty peak? Allowing this image as well as the feeling of the mountain to come to mind. Sensing its rootedness. its massiveness, its unmovingness. Maybe it's a peak or a series of peaks. Maybe it's a plateau. Whatever it is in your mind's eye, really allowing it to come clear, the image, the feeling. Is there snow at the top of your mountain? Is the light creating some color in the sky and onto the mountain? Letting this mountain available in your view. Letting this mountain come clearer. And if it's comfortable in the mind's eye, imagine that you could bring this mountain into the body, almost as if you could merge with this mountain. That the head and shoulders are the peak of the mountain. The lower body, the solid base. Sensing the uplift of the spine. Noticing how the breath moves with this lifting of the shoulders, the arms being the sides of the mountain, the buttocks and legs rooted into the earth. Feeling the stillness, the centeredness, the unmovingness of mountain. The wordlessness, the silent stillness of mountain. Notice how the day turns into night, the sun moving across the sky day by day, illuminating the mountain, darkening the mountain. The play of light and shadow on the shapes of the mountain, the color of sunrise, of day, of sunset, the beauty of darkness, of night. The mountain through it all just sits. Similarly, as the seasons flow one into the other, the weather changes. The mountain just sits, complete calmness, just abiding all of the changes. In summer, perhaps there's no snow on the mountain. Maybe just in some crevices that are in shadow. In the fall, perhaps the mountain wears a coat of brilliant colors. And in winter, a blanket of snow and ice. Through clouds, through fog, through freezing rain, the mountain just sits. Tourists might come to visit the mountain. They may be disappointed if it's obscured by clouds or weather. They may say, the mountain's not out today. But through it all, the mountain just sits. It's all the same to the mountain. Whether it's seen or unseen. Whether it's in the sun, in the clouds, in the rain. Whether it's hot or freezing cold. The mountain just sits. Spring comes. The birds sing. The leaves return. Flowers bloom. Perhaps all in huge meadows along the mountain. Streams overflow with melting snow, cold water running all along down the mountain. The mountain just sits, unmoved, unmoved by the surface activity or any change in appearances that happen on the outside or in the environment. As you hold this image in your mind, you can embody this unwavering stillness, this sense of being rooted in the face of change. We can notice our own experience of rootedness in the seconds, hours, and years of our own life. Noticing changes in our own mind and body. We too experience the light and the darkness, vivid color and drab dullness. We can have our own storms in our inner and outer world. Experience extremes of difficulty and pain, or beauty and joy, the light, the darkness. Even our appearance might have a weather and a weathering of its own. By becoming this mountain, we can access the strength and stability, become a mountain in our meditation, and adopt these qualities for our very own. Using the energy of the mountain to support us as we experience our own weather in our thoughts and feelings, the storms of our own crises. Not to take it personally, because certainly the energy of the mountain is deeply impersonal. The mountain just sits, observing it all, taking it all in. And this is not to ignore the weather of our own life. It must be encountered and felt and honored. It can be held in this awareness, this solidity. It can be held in this deeper stillness. The stillness of a mountain. So if you'd like to continue to sit like a mountain, I encourage you to, for as long as you like. And if you're ready to end this brief meditation, just offering yourself some real appreciation for all of your efforts, for all the times that you were diligent, for all the times that you were kind to yourself, knowing that practicing in this way is of benefit to you and to your well-being, and is of benefit to everyone else around you. All right. Thank you for practicing. I hope you have a wonderful day.